regarding the Pathway to Prosperity proposed amendment to Medicaid Section 1115 demonstration project, Arkansas Health and Opportunity for Me. I will be reading the notice in a moment, and then we will open the floor for public comments. Please utilize the raise hand feature via Zoom if you would like to make a comment on the record. All official responses to public comments will appear on the DHS proposed rule website after the public comment period concludes. I'll now read the notice, which is very long, so please bear with me. Abbreviated public notice for proposed amendment to Medicaid Section 1115 demonstration project, Arkansas Health and Opportunity for Me, also known as ARHOME. The Arkansas Department of Human Services, Division of Medical Services, is providing public notice of its intent to submit to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, a written request to amend the Medicaid Arkansas Health and Opportunity for Me, ARHOME demonstration project, and to hold public hearings to receive comments on the amendments to the demonstration. In accordance with 42 Code of Federal Regulations 431.408, this notice provides a summary of the waiver amendment request and serves to formally open the 30-day public comment period, which will begin February 2nd, 2025 and conclude on March 3rd, 2025. Specifically, DHS seeks public comment on its Pathway to Prosperity Amendment request to include the following enhancements to the current ARHOME demonstration. 1. The proposed amendment will provide focused care coordination services from a success coaching resource to Medicaid beneficiaries who are not progressing toward improved health goals and economic independence. Pathway to Prosperity applies to all individuals ages 19 to 64 who are eligible through the new adult expansion group who have income ranging from 0% FPL to 138% FPL and who are enrolled in a qualified health plan, also known as a QHP. Number 2, DHS will utilize data matching to the extent possible to identify individuals who may benefit from extra support to reach their health and economic goals. If DHS confirms that an individual is not on track to direct contact with the individual, it will leverage resources through QHPs, state agencies such as Arkansas Workforce Centers and the Arkansas Career and Technical Education, as well as local community partners to provide focused care coordination services to eligible individuals. Success coaching will be delivered by entities that have experience of working with individuals who face the challenges of poverty and will include training to provide focused care coordination services. Focused care coordination services include the establishment and monitoring of a personal development plan, known as a PDP. Number 3, employment is vital to a person's long-term health as poverty is directly linked to poor health outcomes. If a person is not employed or is at risk of long-term dependency, he or she must be engaged in qualifying advancement described in the PDP to be considered on track. Advancement can come from a variety of activities, including training, workforce development, apprenticeships, and internships. Learning includes formal education, vocational education, and activities that enhance a person's skills, such as mentoring programs or life skills development. Service in one's community may be demonstrated in a variety of ways, including caring for a dependent child, an elderly parent, or a person with a disability. 4. Individuals who decline to participate in Pathway to Prosperity workforce development for 3 months will have QHP benefits and Medicaid eligibility suspended through the remainder of the calendar year. 5. To become on track and have QHP benefits restored, they will notify their success coaching entity of their intention to cooperate with their PDP. As Pathway to Prosperity does not make compliance a condition of eligibility, individuals will not be required to complete a new Medicaid application unless they have passed their date for their annual redetermination of eligibility. 6. During the suspension period, DHS will not make monthly premium payments nor related payments to the QHP on behalf of the individual. 7. DHS assumes 50% of individuals assigned to success coaching will cooperate with DHS and be on track with no change in their QHP benefits. 25% of individuals will be early movers off Medicaid due to change in household income and move to other coverage, and 25% will fail to cooperate and have benefits suspended. However, DHS assumes 50% of those who were suspended will subsequently inform DHS of their willingness to cooperate and therefore have benefits restored. The Pathway to Prosperity Amendment has an anticipated start date of January 1, 2026. The proposed request and full public notice is available for public review on the DHS website at https://humanservices.arkansas.gov/rules/our-home/. In addition, the draft documents are also available for hard copy review at the Department of Human Services, Office of Rules Promulgation, second floor, Donahue Plaza South Building, 7th and Main Streets, P.O. Box 1437, slot S295, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72203-1437. During the public comment period, the public is advised to provide written comments to DHS via U.S. Postal Service or electronic mail, as well as make comments verbally during the two public hearings. DHS will hold two public hearings on the following dates. This hearing today by Zoom, February 12, 2025, and the second public hearing will be an Our Home Advisory Panel, in-person and online hearing, February 14, 2025 at 10 a.m. Central at the Arkansas Department of Human Services, Donahue Plaza South Building, 700 Main Street, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72203. The hearing will be held in the first floor conference room A and B. It will also be available for virtual participation via Zoom at https://us021web.zoom.us/j/87964943113 or Zoom dial-in at 1-312-626-6799. The meeting ID is 879-6494-3133. All that information is available on our website, so you don't have to memorize it. Interested persons should submit all comments to DHS or on the proposed amendment on or before March 3rd, 2025. Comments can be submitted via email to orp@dhs.arkansas.gov or by mail to the Department of Human Services, Office of Policy and Rules, second floor, Donahue Plaza South Building, 7th and Main Streets, P.O. Box 1437, slot S295, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72203-1437. Please note that public comments submitted in response to this notice are considered public documents. A public comment, including the commenter's name and any personal information contained within the comment, will be made publicly available. The Arkansas Department of Human Services is in compliance with Titles 6 and 7 of the Civil Rights Act and is operated and managed and delivers services without regard to religion, disability, political affiliation, veteran status, age, race, color, or national origin. If you need a copy of the draft amendment or public notice documents in a different format, such as large print or in hard copy, contact the Office of Policy and Rules at 501-320-6428. Signed, Elizabeth Pittman, Director of the Division of Medical Services. We will now open the floor for public comments. If you would like to make a public comment, please utilize the raise hand feature via Zoom. You will be recognized to give your comment on the record. Courtney, do you see anyone raising their hand to make a comment?
Yes, Jaden Atkins.
Okay, can you unmute Jaden Atkins to let them give their public comment?
Yes, thank you. I'm Jaden Atkins. I'm an attorney at Legal Aid of Arkansas. And my comment is really questions that we have after reviewing the waiver proposal. The first is, what happens practically speaking when someone on AR Home is considered to be off track by their success coach and doesn't qualify for an existing fee-for-service plan like PASS, medically frail, parent caretaker relative, or pregnant women? The waiver says that they will be suspended, but we aren't quite sure what that means practically. Will they be disenrolled from their health insurance plan and just be essentially have their paperwork still with DHS to be put back on if they reach out? but practically speaking, they will lose their health insurance. Is that correct?
Well, I need to clarify, we're not going to be answering questions today, but we will document all of your questions, and then we will respond in writing once the public comment period concludes. So if you want to go ahead and state all of your questions today, we will respond after March the 3rd.
Certainly. That's my first, I guess, group of questions. And then the second is how was it developed, the estimates for who would be identified by the, quote, data matching to screen at risk / assigned success coaching listed on page 27 of the waiver request? And what are the parameters that were used to identify those people?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your comments and your questions. Is there anyone else today that would like to make a public comment? Courtney, do you see anyone else?
Do not. It takes a minute sometimes to get your hand raised.
Looks like Jaden Atkins has another comment.
I just wanted to note for the record here that there was not a passcode posted with the Zoom link for this meeting. I was able to get in because I emailed the office that posted an email address with questions. And I know that there are some people who I think were able to call in, but I'm not certain that those people have the ability to comment.
Yeah, we apologize for that. We're not sure why a passcode was added. We did add it right to the websites right before the meeting because we ourselves were not able to get in. So there will be another public hearing this Friday. It will be available by Zoom. So hopefully anyone who was not able to attend today will be able to attend Friday. Sure.
Yeah, my name is Neil Seeley, and I'm unmuted. Can I make a comment?
Yes, sir. Give your comment, please.
Oh, okay. Actually, I just want to know what time Friday the 14th is the comment section.
It is. I believe it's at 10 a.m. also.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that's in the main DHS building.
Yes, it will be in person and on Zoom. It will be in the main DHS building at 7th and Main Streets on the first floor in conference room A and B. It's a large conference room.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's all. We will prepare comments and be there.
All right. Thank you. Is there anyone else that wishes to raise hand or unmute themselves to give a comment today? Courtney, I'm not seeing anyone else.
I don't see anybody else unmuting or trying to either.
We thank everyone for attending today. We do apologize for the technical difficulties we have. And we will have another public hearing this Friday. Thank you.